Right, Shoot News and Reviews, man. We back with another one. You know we got to give it to you.
Damn right, man. Anytime some crime goes down in hip hop, man, we gotta
Don't
feed
make
the
this thing.
streets. We gotta feed the streets because that's what they want. And
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Harlow, he's getting ready to testify in court regarding the nightclub fatal shooting. I kind of forgot about this one, and I'm interested to see what he's gonna say because the rap fans these days are unforgiving. Niggas might start calling him Rat Harlow. Feel me? Is he
Dang.
go defend this man? We know
Oh,
nowadays you can't even really defend you can't even go and testify for self-defense without you getting the rat jacket put on you. That's just where we at right now.
yeah,
As a,
but me, I think he got the complexion for the protection. I don't think
mm,
they gonna hold him to that same, those
yeah.
same street rules.
Do,
You know what I'm
do,
saying?
do any of us think that Jack Harlow is a street dude that he's
Right.
having to adhere to these rules? Is he I don't know. Is that the perception? I just know him for snapping on the 16s and shit like that. That's all I
What you
see.
called them, the low key, like like the low key Drake or something. What you
He
said?
got like a little baby Drake buzz, is all I'm
Baby
trying to
Drake.
say.
That
The
what
way
you
he came
said.
on the scene, he's Caucasian, that kind of vibe where it's like, the Eminem type of effect, where if you got something different about you culturally, people go in. But without us getting too far off track, I want to go ahead and just provide the
Let's do it.
best version of facts that we could give them. Let me just read through a little bit just to get you up to speed, because this is actually an interesting story. All right. The chart topper is scheduled to testify about his involvement in a deadly shootout at the Vibes Restaurant and Ultra Lounge on May 1st, the eve of the 2021 Kentucky Derby. This is an article from All Hip Hop, by the way. A lawsuit filed in December 2021 by the victim's family names the restaurant and lounge and its owner, Allen Evans III, as defendants, WDRB reports. According to CBS, Ronnie O'Brien, that's DJ Ronnie O'Brien, the DJ for the First Class Recording Artist, is charged with the murder of one of the bartenders at the establishment. This man clapped a female. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but it sounds like a hell of a night.
Bad situation.
Kasmira
Yeah.
Nash was shot and killed while on the job. Jack Harlow has some words. My heart is broken by the events that occurred over Derby weekend. My heart breaks for Kasmira, her children, and everyone else touched by this tragic death. My heart breaks for my city, a place that's been through too much pain already. I've been in touch with Kasmira's family during this unimaginably painful time, and I'm grateful to them for keeping the lines of communication open. Nothing can reverse what happened. Too many lives have been changed forever. My life will remain committed to making Louisville a better place. Thought that was nice words, measured words. Uh, Now, this is where it gets even more interesting. The lawsuit alleges that the Louisville nightclub did not do enough to protect her.
Mm.
O'Bannon, who is also known by the name Ronnie Luciano, turned himself into authorities almost 2 weeks after the incident. He was indicted on murder charges and one charge of tampering with evidence. That's looking bad. I don't know if it's just because I'm in Florida. Sometimes, you might not even be in jail for too long or
He
have
said
to
he
even go.
shot the girl. It
Yeah, if
says
it
he
was really
shot the girl because she tried to attack him with a
with a
champagne bottle.
champagne bottle, I'm like,
You know
damn,
what? And you
I
know
don't
what's
see.
crazy?
Go ahead.
Right. We've been going over this story on how, like, what's the name got shot in the club. It's just crazy to me that people think that they have to result to killing somebody over an altercation, especially a woman in this case. It's like, come on, man. You dealing with a woman coming at you with a bottle and you take her head off?
Yeah, I feel like I could have handled that. I'm not the toughest nigga in the world, but I think I can handle a woman
Even
with a
if I would have
bottle without
had that
crapping.
thing on me, I wouldn't have
Nah,
put it out for her, bro.
nah.
That's not somebody I would have said, I feel my life is in danger. It was I probably would have slammed on her head. Now, something like that would have happened. You trying to attack me, I would have
Oh
been
yeah, I mean, if he
you
would have been
fair game.
justified to choke the shit out of her for sure. If he would have did something short of killing her, like if he would have just damn neared her ass, I don't think I would be looking at him with the side eye, but this seems like he did a little bit too much. But
Oh
honestly,
my
he's innocent
God.
until proven guilty. We
Yeah.
wasn't there, and the DJ says he acted in self-defense and shot Nash because she tried to attack him with the bottle. The lawyer said there's no dispute regarding being attacked and the fact that he defended himself. His lawyer's supposed to say that.
Right.
Now, while this might have been self-defense, the DJ is named in another fatal shooting at the Chivalry Gentlemen's Club the year prior.
Yeah, he
So
just
he's ended up at clubs where people ended up dead two times, you know what I'm
DJ
saying,
is
within
not.
2 years.
Y'all stop running up on this man, bro. Like,
Look how they put it. They put it real professional. The prosecution made note of this, writing in court notes. Although charges have not yet been filed in that case, it sets a troubling pattern of Mr. O'Bannon going to
that's
nightclubs
gonna
and
look
leaving
bad on
someone
him.
dead behind.
Yeah, that's gonna look bad on him. They shouldn't even brought that up, but that they brought that up for the jury is definitely gonna hurt him.
Let me ask you this. Being that he's in the culture, he's a guest in the culture, as Lord Jamar might say, is he crossing some kind of line, some kind of unwritten rule where he's not supposed to testify, even if, say, he has to testify against his mans, you know? Maybe this is not really about his mans. This is just trying to determine if whether the club did enough to protect the young lady. So
Right. So it's not like he's sitting his man in jail. I mean, at the end of the
that
day,
could get,
yeah, that
you
could
don't
get a
think that they
little
could use
ugly.
testimony from like a civil case and be like, whoa, well, your man said this, and
Yeah, they may can, but I just don't hold Jack Harlow to that.
fair.
I can't see me being like he a rat, even if he was set to testify on his man, and he was like, "Yeah, man, listen, I'm telling the truth. I ain't trying to get on there." It's hard for me to have him wear that jacket. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, he's just a entertainer, man. He's not. Ain't nothing about him seems street, but that chain he got on.
He's a rapper though. You know what I'm
That
saying?
chain seemed more
I
street to
heard his
him.
ass on the song with ESTG sliding. I gotta
Yeah,
go back and comb through his lyrics now and see what type of shit he was
the
talking
type
about.
of stuff he's talking about. Yeah, I mean, I
But
heard him
he
when
could
he had Tyler Hero in the video. I seen that he wasn't really talking no gangster stuff, but I'm not the biggest Jack Harlow fan. I don't really listen to him, so he could be on that. But my take is Troy Ave ain't even about that. So it's like this is somebody who's in the culture
Troy
doing
Ave ain't
that.
about that.
I'm not saying he about that. I'm saying he's not.
Please
I don't think
clarify
he's
that.
in the streets like you know to be able to be for those rules as what I don't think he.
Well, that's your opinion. I'm
That's my
convinced that Troy.
opinion.
I mean, I don't think it's that
They
much to
say he was
achieve to
selling
be from the
CD.
streets.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, you could be. Let me just say this: you could be from the streets, set a little crack on the side, hold a little pistols, and you the type of nigga that if shit go left, you'll pull out the pistol, you'll fight. How much of a street nigga does a nigga have to be before he's a street nigga? I mean, this guy that got into club shootouts, he got shot in the head. He was looking at a goddamn murder charge for a brief little moment there. I mean, I'm convinced. Maybe it's not enough for you, but you know, he's held to a certain standard. I think that people could turn around and hold Jack Harlow to that standard. Do I agree with it? I don't agree with a lot of the goddamn street rules. Some of them I do, but you know me, I pick and choose. And some street rules I'm gonna adhere to. Some of that shit I'm like, that's a little too goofy for me. With this, Jack Harlow might as well go in there and say what he feel like he need to say.
right. I
Let me
feel
ask you
you, but
this:
go ahead.
because of the culture being the way that it is, if he saw something, do you think that he'll lie about it? Because if he tells the truth, he could be throwing away his career.
If he saw something and lied about it, would I look at
I'm
him a
saying
certain
that,
kind of
like,
way?
say he saw his man's doing something that didn't look like self-defense. Do you think that the way that the culture is, he would be pressured not to say anything, even though it might be the right thing to do to go in there and tell the God's honest truth? Jack Harlow might be like, you know what? They just gonna have to work that out on their own. I can't say
I
nothing
think
right now.
Jack Harlow may be smart enough to know that, like, you got a fan base, you into the hip hop culture. It's a smart decision for you to stick to what the culture is and probably not talk. You'll probably get more kudos. Think about it like this: it's good marketing if you do the right thing. if you be on some, if you drop the ball at this point, it could hurt you. You know what I mean? So if I was Jack Harlow, I would do what's best for my career at this point. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not finna mess with that right now. With the culture saying you got to do this,
That's
I'm doing what you
crazy though.
rap.
That,
I'm doing
that's
what you rap niggas
what you're
talk.
saying makes perfect sense because I understand the culture and everything like that. But I I'm getting a little bit older, man, and I'm looking at a lot of this shit with different eyes. It's crazy that Jack Harlow says that he's been in contact with the family. He's talking about how his heart breaks for Casmira and that he would put all of that to the side, right? Instead of bringing the closest thing that his family could get to justice, that they could get to justice,
Right.
he'll put that to the side because it might damage his career. Uh, like I said, we don't know if DJ Luciano did anything wrong. You feel me? But I'm just saying, it's crazy that we're at that place as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Jack Harlow ain't a criminal. He ain't do nothing wrong as far as we know. He might could be a hero and be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? That's my dog, but I ain't gonna lie, he ain't had to shoot that bitch, man. He ain't look like she was finna come at him with that bottle, man. I gotta tell the truth. If it was something
Right.
like that and he did that, it would kill his career.
It
But
will
that
hurt
might
them.
be the right
Yeah.
thing to do. I don't know if that happened. I'm being hypothetical with it. You know, I ain't trying to crack the
Uh,
case. I'm saying see what happens, but it's gonna be
I
interesting to see how
disagree.
it
I
plays.
don't think it would be right because I think it depends on what side he's on. If he feel like his man was threatened and he backing his man or he backing her, it's like who you feel was in the right. Wherever you feel like it's on you, but you're gonna be ridiculed about it. But you may
Yeah,
be more if you
yeah,
stand with your man, you're gonna get more, people gonna feel you. The street dude is gonna be like, yeah, man. I mean, I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So if I was him, it's sad that this happened, but sometimes you have to worry about your career. You can't let stuff get in the way of what you got going on. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And I'm sure there's footage of that kind of stuff, but I wonder if he could get off with that, man. Maybe in some kind of world he could. That's like a good defense. Like, look, Your Honor, you could do a lot of damage with a champagne bottle. My client didn't know what the hell she was capable of. He didn't. He
Right.
didn't initiate violence. She came at him. He did what he saw fit to neutralize the threat. And
Damn.
unfortunately, he used deadly force, but he's within his right to use
And
up
that
to
was his
deadly
baby
force to
mama. Was
defend
that his
himself.
was that his baby mama or something? God, it's
We don't
like
know.
we don't
I
know
don't know.
that,
I
but
want to be very sensitive because there's
yeah,
a family out there
yeah, it's a
grieving.
family out
I
there
was gonna
grieving. Yeah.
say some jokes about dropping bars and somebody getting dropped at the bar and the guy being the DJ, and I said no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. It's not the time for it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave it at that. But this is interesting to see how this is gonna play out. If he'll even
Yeah,
show out.
man.
I'll be gangster if he's like, you know what, I can't even do it on the set. You feel me? I'm not even coming. He got a little subpoena, like, you know what, I'm shaking it. Or he might wiggle out of it like Drake wiggled out of it or something like that. I don't know. This is
Right.
a totally different situation, different facts. So we'll see. But I just wanted to go ahead and throw that on the table,
Throw
man.
that in. Yep, yep. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, just to go back to what you were saying, is he from the streets or just because you rapping or if you doing a little thing in the streets? Sometimes we do see people that get into the streets and they're allowed to tell. Look at 6ix9ine. There's people that say, look, man, that guy wasn't really street, but he was in the streets and doing some of the things, but people didn't look at him as you ain't really cut from that cloth. You're kind of being used. You're not a street dude. So I get what you were saying. You like, yo, if you doing something in the streets, it's like you just street. You're a street dude. But it's some people that get used in the streets that they're just a pawn and they're not really, you know, at the top of the food chain. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like they're not held, they're in there, but they're not held the same accountability as the other guys because these
Yeah,
guys are just not in the same category. You get what I'm saying?
I can believe that. You know what's funny though? I'll say this, and I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on this, but to a degree, if you a rapper, you in the streets. I mean, you got to perform in these dirty little death traps they call clubs and shit. They obviously not doing a good job
Right,
of
you a
patting
rapper,
people
you in
down
the
and shit
streets,
like that.
nigga. That's
Yeah,
how bad it's gotten. The
God.
baddest guy in the world. The rap is the streets, nigga. What you talk about?
That's
Like,
what I'm trying to say. Like, even with doing this, man, we got to venture off into something new. I be seeing people doing live shows and shit like that. I don't know if we got the kind of audience I even want to be doing live shows with, man. Y'all do y'all thing. I'm over here, man. Might throw a little party for y'all. You feel me? I'll be on video or something. Because that's where the bullshit happen. Where all these might will just stay, you know. But I don't know. I go to dangerous clubs now, you feel me, for free. I ain't even getting paid to be there. So it's like, it's just, it's wild, bro. But
it is what it is. Hey, man, listen, let us know what y'all think, man. Is Jack Harlow in the streets? Do you feel like he should take on the street rules and principles in his case?
Is a civil court the same? You know, is him testifying on this? Would that be the same? Would he be called to testify in the goddamn criminal shit too? Is that what we're going to see in the future? How will he, you know, respond? Who knows? Who knows?
Right. For real. So
does anybody care?
Right. They probably like, man, fuck Jack Harlow. Hey, but look, we gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We out.